Hi, we got my girl Gwen Stacey in the building.
Hey everyone, how you doing?
Yeah. You know what? Let's just go straight in. Like, how do you get that name Diamond?
How did I get the name Diamond?
Yeah.
Diamond's my actual name.
Okay.
So Diamond's my actual name. Gwen Stacey, I got it just because I had I have a Spider-Man obsession. So Gwen Stacey's the female Spider-Man. So I just named myself Gwen Stacey on TikTok. So then when I started blowing out, everyone like addresses me by Gwen. So
Okay.
stuck with it.
Now so obviously initially you started off as Diamond, but what made you kind of choose to use your actual name instead of something else?
What made me choose to use Diamond or Gwen Stacey?
Diamond.
Initially, I just chose to use my actual name because I feel like I have quite a out there name anyway, like a rapper name type of thing. So I just thought, let me just go by Diamond. And like, if I was to ever blow up when I first picked my name, I would want people to address me by my actual name. But obviously now things have changed.
Nah, I hear it. So what got you into music at the start?
At the start, I was always in a choir. I've always like loved music. I was in a choir when I was little. And then I was good at English as well, so I just wrote a rap one day. And I remember the first rap I wrote, it was like kind of slightly a diss track at like one of my primary school friends, and it was just so silly. But then they invited me to a studio outside of school, so my dad used to just like drop me off, and I used to just rap for fun. But then like I was like, okay, maybe I can take this seriously, you know.
And obviously, like off camera, you were telling me about how like this year you said you wanted to hop off music. So like, yeah, like talk to me about that and like why you felt that way.
I wanted to hop off music before the BlackBox dropped, and the BlackBox dropped in December. So around ending of last year, obviously I've been doing music for 8 years this year, but obviously people don't know that. So I've been in this like game for a long time. I've done shows, like I've done studio sessions, I've released music. So I was coming to a point where I didn't think music was what I wanted to do as like a career, and I was finding interest. Obviously, I was going through college and whatever. I was finding interest in other stuff like fashion and just like a lot of different things, you know. So I didn't think music was going to be my priority, but I thought BlackBox was always something I wanted to do, and I've been watching it since I was little. So I thought, let me just do this BlackBox. I have no regrets when I jump off music, you know what I mean? So I thought, let me do this one last thing. And then obviously I didn't expect such like a huge outcome from it. So
like, how does it feel to have like a name for yourself now?
I feel like it feels good. I'm not quite where I want to be yet, but like when like people like recognize me or stalk me, I'm like, okay, like people are finally, you know, hearing my work, appreciating it, you know. Obviously it means a lot to me because obviously I write everything myself and I've been doing this for a long time, and now people are like appreciating my work. So it does make me happy, but I can't wait till I'm at a bigger stage and like
definitely
millions of people know me, you know what I mean?
No, for sure. Like I'm thinking that, yeah, because to be fair, like big up yourself because you've done your thing. Like I even see like on TikTok, like people are fucking with you.
Yeah.
Every time I'm scrolling, I'm hearing real British girl. They still.
Yeah, literally, it's mad.
But cool. So like, are you religious by any chance?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
Okay. Because a lot of people were thinking that you're Muslim or something. Because we're hearing that Alhamdulillah and all them things there. So like, yeah. So tell me how like, tell me about just religion, isn't it? What?
Well, obviously I'm Christian. I'm born and raised Catholic. To be honest, religion's always been a like shaky thing for me. Like there was a period of my time where I wasn't as close with God. There's been periods that I have been close with God, but I do feel like where I am right now is literally because of God. Like as I said, I was gonna quit music, and then all of a sudden my BlackBox does 3.8 million or whatever, and it's like, okay, like that's God giving me a sign. Even where I am now, like I've been through a lot. Like I've, you know, so it's like I'm not operating off my own strength. I know there's higher power. I know God's helping me. So right now, I'm trying to, obviously, whilst God's giving me all this, these blessings, I'm trying to keep close with him. So it's not like I'm just praying to him so I can blow up. You know what I mean? Like, I value my relationship with him. I'm trying to keep that strong. Nah, so, yeah.
For sure, fam. No, it's good to see. It's good to see. But show me how do you kind of like, because obviously I've been reading through some of your comments, and obviously BlackBox all love. Basically everything else is all love. But when I was looking at the next up, a lot of niggas weren't fucking with it. And to be fair, I personally fucked with it because it was a bit different. Like not every day I want to hear about man chinging someone up.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm like, oh, I'll rock with this store.
Yeah.
So like, how does that feel to kind of get a little bit of hate every now and again? How do you manage with it?
You know what? Yeah. I don't know. I used to not manage hate very well. Like I'm a very sensitive person. Like I feel everything to the max. So I used to not manage it very well at all. But I've been through a lot of like stages in life that's developed me as a person. And now I'm like, okay, like when they hate on me, it shows more about them than it does me. And I know I put time and effort into my craft. Whether it sounds like it's just like a real British girl telling you like I made it in 5 minutes, or whether it sounds like I actually put work into it. Like I do think about everything that I do and think about everything that I post. So when people hate on me, it's not a reflection on me. But my next up was a bit of a shock because obviously I really liked my next up. Like I really value the bars and everything that I wrote and I put into it. So when I got a hateful response, I was a bit confused at first, but then I just remembered, like, I don't know, as long as I value my music, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to get anywhere if I just create music constantly to please other people. Like I know that I put time into that next up and I liked the lyrics I wrote for that. I liked how I delivered it. And there was some complications behind the scenes and stuff like that. So we didn't get the best mix and we didn't get the best whatever. But I don't know. I don't know. It's like sometimes it still gets to me and so like sometimes it's just like, but I just have to keep it stepping, you know what I mean?
No, defo, man. But nah, I'm loving it personally, man. But what was I saying? What do you think's better right now? Like the main UK scene or like the underground scene?
I feel like, well, this is probably biased, but I feel like the underground scene is better right now. And that's because people are so creative. Like, people are literally so creative in the underground scene. Like, they'll make a song that you would never expect. Like, they'll use words that you don't expect to be used or a flow that you think, oh, this is something different. Whilst the main scene is kind of like, it's kind of like doing the same thing over and over again. Like, it's just UK rap. Sometimes it gets like repetitive. And I feel like the main people having the scene right now are not as consistent as people would like them to be. So I don't know. I'm just really messing with the underground right now. I'm fucking with the new wave of music, the creativity, the ideas, the image behind it, everything.
Because, yeah, I'm seeing, it was obviously every now and again I look at Twitter, I'm seeing a lot of people fucking more of the underground scene now. I'm seeing a lot more eyes on it now, so I see a lot more people pushing it. So why do you think that's the case now, that people are pushing these underground artists that only a niche group of people not really know about?
I think, I don't know, I feel like people are just, I don't know what it is. I don't know why the underground scene is being more heard, but I feel like people are just more open to expressing that, not necessarily expressing, but people are open to taking different type of music. Like, back then, the underground scene was popping now because I think people are just more open-minded to hear different stuff. People are not afraid of, like, fucking with weird-sounding music now. Like, a lot of people have diverse music tastes. So that's what I think is doing well now. I don't think it would have popped off, like, a couple years ago. You know what I mean? I don't know. People are just open-minded and more creative now, I guess.
Because I feel like... Because I remember talking to Mazza, shout out Mazza from 12 Hana, he was telling me about that. We both kind of agreed that I feel like in the UK people are too siloed and like everyone wants to look cool all the time and they don't want to experiment with different beats or different sounds and everyone's just trying to be that same guy in the video, just walking around in a tracksuit type shit. So like, how true do you think that is, and why do you think like people in the UK don't really like to experiment, or even sometimes when someone does experiment, they get clowned?
I just think it's because, I don't know, people are just bad vibes over here. People don't want to see you do well. A lot of people, although I've said before that people are becoming open-minded, a lot of people are stuck in this mindset that, like, I want to be cool, I want to fit in, I can't let them know that you know that comment like, gang can't know that I fuck with this. Like, why can't gang know that? You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to like what you like and, like, you know, enjoy whatever music that you like. So I don't know why that's the case now, but I'm glad people are kind of coming out of that slowly but surely, you know what I mean?
No, for sure. That hopefully we can see more underground artists break through right now. But obviously, one thing I've been deep in. Shout out Unknown T. I met him one time.
Shout out Unknown T.
But like, he's been doing his thing, and I've seen he's been doing a couple more ciphers and that, a lot of gram ciphers, and so firstly, I know you were there. Yeah. So how did it feel to be able to have the chance to actually rap on stage and at Unknown T's cipher?
You know what? It felt good because I don't know. I go to a lot of like cypher events and that, and I don't usually rap, but I don't know. I wanted to rap at that one. You know what I mean? And obviously they weren't trying to pass me the mic. I was at the back. I was saying, "Pass me the mic, pass me the mic." And one of them turned around and said to me, "Oh, you're random. Like, you can't have the mic because I think it was meant to be a closed cipher or whatever." And then I was shouting, and then someone passed me the mic, and I just performed, and it just felt good to perform in front of, like, obviously all those people, but at the same time, like, it's the first like underground cipher that I've performed in, and it's like, it was like a big one, you know. It was Unknown T's one, so it felt good. And a lot of people recognised me anyway, but a lot of people were like, "Oh my days, like, I just heard you rap and you were good, like, let me follow you," you know what I mean? Like, it's good energy, like, it feels good, you know what I mean?
For sure. And honestly, I see Unknown T's been fucking the grime. I see fucking Central. Shout out to my boy Central. Why am I don't even know the guy. but shout out to Central C. Like, he done a freestyle on a grime fucking sound. Why am I swearing so much? But he rapped on grime. So how does that? Do you feel that grime's gonna make a comeback?
I feel like grime is really being pushed right now, and I was having this conversation with my manager in the car yesterday, and I feel like, I don't know, it is definitely making a comeback. I feel like it's being pushed a lot right now, and I don't know, I guess I'm here for it. Like, I grew up around grime, like, and stuff like that. When I first started going studio, my mentors were Rough Squad, Arts Foundation, like Spotlight and the crew and that, and they were all like, you know, grime MCs growing up and stuff. So I grew up around like grime people, and I fuck with the grime sound, fuck with the scene. It's vibes. So yeah, I don't mind if it's making a return. You know what I mean? I've got to get on my grime Zoom then.
Nah, for sure. Because you know what, like, I personally fucked with the grime. I still do. To be fair, I do need to tap into some grime artists. But like, why do you think the attention kind of died from it? How comes it kind of lost its attention?
I feel like it lost its attention because people started listening to music just to listen to music, if that makes sense. Like, grime, like, a lot of people, although the beats were like, yeah, the beats were hard, a lot of time you'd listen to grime to pay attention to the lyrics. Like, a lot of grime MCs are more lyricists, like, you know what I mean? And now, like, with the new wave of music and everything, people don't just listen for the lyrics, but they listen for the beat, or just listen. And obviously Joel came in as well. A lot of people was messing with the Joel scene. So I don't know, people just shift every couple of years. People shift their music taste. So it's probably something new will probably come, and something else will probably die out. You know what I mean? I feel like Joel's dying out now. People aren't really listening to a lot of Joel now. You know what I mean?
No, for real. There's only so many times you can hear someone talk about chicken someone up.
Yeah, literally. It gets repetitive, and a lot of the Joel beats, they sound similar, and a lot of, like, it's just, yeah, I feel like Joel's dying out right now.
No, for sure, man, for sure. But like, cool. Do you think we need to see more like clashes right now? Like, because I know back in the day, like people literally come to go to a block, maybe to a roof, and they'll just start rapping, and they'll start like warring each other over a beat. So like, do you think we need to kind of bring that shit back?
I mean, yeah, I feel like it's a fun way to like, express yourselves, and I feel like it creates an environment. You know what I mean? So therefore, like people should bring that back. I'd love to do that or whatever. I've never been really a battle rapper myself, but you know what I mean.
Like,
but
you might have something in your closet.
I might have something in my closet. You know what I mean. If someone sends for me, I might have to do a Drake and Kendrick. You know what I mean. So yeah, like bring it back. Like that's lit.
Now, talking about clashes, like before we go on to that, like, what's your whole thoughts on the Kendrick and Drake situation? And who do you think's winning?
I think there's no doubt that Kendrick is winning. Like he's had, But my overall, I don't have much thought in the situation. I wasn't really into it until I started seeing it on my For You page, like every couple of seconds. Like, so I've listened to the diss tracks, and I don't know. It kind of seems like a publicity stunt to me. Like it came out of a bit of like. It came out of thin air, basically. But I feel like it's interesting, and it shows like both rappers like different sides to them. You know, I feel like it's a bit of fun for the internet. You know what I mean?
Bro, like, did you listen to the Metro Boomin's new
yeah,
instrumental?
the BBL Drizzy. Yeah, it's a bit of fun for the internet. You know what I mean? I don't think it's anything too serious. Like, so yeah, I don't know.
Not for sure. But like, cool. And to stay onto the whole thing about clashes, we see like Central C send for for what's his name, Digger D. You see RD send for Digger D, Nem
and
Nems,
Strands.
You know what I mean? So like, what's your whole thoughts on that? And do you think we kind of need to bring back that whole type of vibe of people dissing each other on a track?
100%. I feel like it's good that it started in the UK. That it might make me sound like a bit of a problem instigator, but I love it because it's like I love the days when people was hungry to be number one. You know what I mean? Like people wanted to be like, yeah, I'm the best rapper and I'll prove it. Now everyone's trying to prove, and I feel like that's good. You know what I mean? I feel like the market for rappers even now is oversaturated. Like we need like someone to be number one, but I feel like you can see true talent when people are hungry for that number one position. So yeah, I think the sends are good. Like we can see, I don't know, I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? Like I wish someone would send for me, then I'd, you know, I feel like that would be hard. And it's that as long as it's nothing personal, bit of friendly beef. Obviously, I don't know about, you know, Central C, Digger D and that, but
everyone else type
yeah,
shit.
everyone else, nothing personal, just, you know.
Because I do know that, because obviously recently Central C said that he's the reason that UK is valid. And apparently Chip already has something cooking right now. I was hearing, so I was like, it would be nice to see Chip send a diss type
I
shit.
feel like that would be hard. Yeah, no, Chip is defo a goat, so I would like to see his reaction.
Because actually, what's your thoughts on that initial statement by Central C saying that he's the reason the UK is valid right now? Is that true? Does that hold weight?
I feel like it's partially true. Like obviously, Central C's done a lot for the UKC. Like obviously, he took off. He's international. Like, you know what I mean? He's given the UK a name. Like I feel like before he got out there, the UK was kind of like, obviously, I don't know how to explain it. The UK, like people aren't consistent in the UK. Like, you know, Dave doesn't drop like a lot or whatever. I don't know, but it was kind of like. Yeah, and then obviously Central C came, and yeah, so I partially agree with that statement, but to say that obviously he's the reason is actually, I don't know. I really can't even speak on it too tough. I really can't speak on it because he has a point, but at the same time, there's a lot of UK artists that's made a name for the UK, you know what I mean? There's a lot of like international UK artists that are doing well right now and stuff like that, so...
For real, because to be fair, I hear what he's trying to say, but at the same time, I don't think he's done. Because I feel like he has brought a lot more eyes onto the UK. However,
100%.
However, I don't think his impact's been so big where like you see every single artist getting approached by all these big mega fucking labels and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think his impact has been like. There's a lot of UK artist that's made an impact. I feel like Dave's made an impact. Nines have made an impact. Skepta, all of them, they've made an impact.
Stormzy.
Exactly. They've made proper impacts on the scene. Central C is like, I just see him as like a mainstream artist now that doesn't really make music like maybe that he wants to make, but more he makes music that he knows people will like, you know what I mean? So he's mainstream now. So yeah, like I said, he has a point, but at the same time, I hear what you're saying about it. So
and do you feel, because obviously I hear a lot of people say that the UK is a bit too catty for America's attention, which I kind of agree with, because I feel we kind of beg it a little bit too much.
Seriously?
Yeah, because like, you know, the way I see it is like, if the US don't fuck with us, okay, we got Australia, we got Asia, because remember, like with the UK, like for example, a lot of the ethnic minorities, some of us might be from Asia, a lot of us from the Caribbean, Western Africa. Bro, that's a whole market in West Africa, in the Caribbean, in Asia, Australia fuck with us as well.
Yeah.
Even mainland Europe, a lot of them look at our sound and take that. So it's like, why can't we just look at these other regions and try to work with them? You know what I mean?
I heard that was a very long question. That was a very long question. But definitely I hear you, but I don't think catty is the right word. I feel like maybe with this new underground wave, or like the way music is going, it's sounding like similar to American music and the type of music they create, but I feel like there's this like UK swag that we have on our music, and the beats that we use and stuff like that, like, it's very different, I think. And yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, that's what I think.
I feel you. But yeah, like, talk to me, like, what's your dream collabs? What are your dream collabs?
Pink Panthers.
I kind of think fair.
Pink Panthers, one of my dream collabs. Obviously, I'd love to collab with Pot Paper, Dave, and then I also want to collab with like underground people. Obviously, like people like Lancey, Len. I wanna do everything. Bex, I want to collab with her. I'd love to do something with Shy, Cartier. There's a lot of people that I'd love to collab with. Obviously, yeah, I do a bit of everything, so I feel like I could make a good song with a lot of people. So, yeah.
Definitely. Because, like, is there any upcoming tracks you got cooking right now?
Yeah, I have a studio session after this.
Okay, live.
Got a new collab cooking, and there's loads of... Can
you spill some beans, though?
I can't spill some beans, but I've got loads of good collabs coming. So you lot just wait on me. I told you, wait until after my A-levels. I can put my full concentration in.
Let her cook, man. Let her cook.
Yeah, literally. So I'm not even going to say too much. Just keep up with my social media.
How about this? What's the new song going to be called?
What's the new song going to be called?
Yeah. Are you gonna drop Cheerio properly?
I am going to drop Cheerio properly, actually. I am going to drop it properly once I finish my A-levels. But yeah, I'll actually, like, obviously proper get it recorded, mixed, mastered. I'll go shoot a YouTube video for it, so it'll be out on everything, because people have been asking me. So I will try get that done, as well as obviously release it and other music that people have been waiting for. So.
Because obviously with Cheerio, I see that like a lot of people on TikTok are rocking with it right now. It's like, so first it's like, do you feel like TikTok's been influential for not just you, has been good not for just you, but for other artists in terms of marketing and building that organic audience?
Yeah, 100%. TikTok's like the biggest like social media right now, and it's like the algorithm is just so random. Like things that you wouldn't expect to blow up would blow up. So it's just good. Like it gives everyone kind of like a equal chance to just post something and then just like make a whole living out of it. You know what I mean? And stuff. I feel like TikTok is really good, but the bad side about TikTok is that it's like you got to kind of stay relevant on there. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of hard to stay relevant, because it's like people will listen to one song and then cool. If you don't make another song that's like top that people like, then you could like lose relevance. So you gotta be consistent with TikTok. And yeah, that's... Yeah.
Nah, for real, because you know, Because I was even hearing some shit about that. In terms of like to get the most out of TikTok, you should be posting that 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do.
It's hard. Like 3 quality videos a day is hard. I don't even post that. Like some days I'll go without posting. Some days I'll just... Yeah, I definitely don't be posting like 3 videos a day every day. You know what I mean? Like it's hard.
No, for real. Because obviously I know recently... I think was it Universal that took all their music down from TikTok?
The UMG thing or something. Yeah.
So like, do you see that as a positive as well?
I don't know. I'd say it is kind of a positive because obviously now people can't use mainstream sounds, but at the same time we still hear mainstream sounds on TikTok. Like people just re-upload them if they really wanted to. But I feel like it was a good like short period for people to start listening to other music and try to find something else. But at the same time, I don't think it was really beneficial. Really, I don't think underground numbers like went up drastically. You know what I mean?
Gwen, talk to me about this because I see a lot of people say that streamers are making more money than rappers these days. And to be fair, I can kind of see it type shit like. I can see streamers making more money because obviously you can stream whenever you want, you know what I mean? So like, what's your thoughts on that? Because I'm starting to see a lot of rappers kind of venture into other areas these days.
My thoughts on that is, music is very like hard to make money out of. I feel like people think it's easy money, like you just drop a song and then you get like your royalties from the streams and that. It's not it's not as easy as it looks. So if rappers are venturing into other areas to get money, I completely hear it because like it's hard to make money solely off rap, you know what I mean? And like music is, to be an artist is an investment. Like you got to invest into studio sessions and like music video, like all of these costs, you know what I mean? So you need somewhere to fund it if like you're not getting like money from your music straight away, you know what I mean? So yeah, people are venturing into different things. Like if they, and it's a bonus if they enjoy both streaming and rapping anyway. So yeah, I hear it.
Because like, can you see yourself ever like venturing into other things outside of music?
100%. Like, I like streaming on TikTok as well. Like sometimes I'll stream my little Roblox videos and stuff.
Roblox is crazy. What gamer?
Yeah, like stream my little Roblox videos and like I like fashion as well, so I'll definitely venture into fashion and everything. So yeah, 100%. Like I've got.
So it's saying that Gwen's match coming soon. You know what I mean? Gwen's match, Gwen's gaming.
Gwen's gaming is crazy, but maybe people are really messing with the streams. I know I get a lot of people like that enjoy like my Roblox streams. So potentially.
Because obviously I'm seeing a lot of rappers doing up boxing now. I'm hearing Mister's boxing. I know Taze had a boxing fight with Lippy not too long ago. I'm even hearing that Sneak Will when Swarms are gonna jump in the ring. So it's like, what do you think about all of that as well? These man rapping like doing up boxing now.
I think fair enough, innit? Like especially if you've got something to sort out, then fair enough, box it out, innit? Like, you know what I mean? It's better than like going and like killing them or something, or you know going on the streets and doing that. So yeah, like if they want to do that, then.
What, can you see yourself doing that?
Nah, I can't see myself boxing.
No boxing, no.
Nah.
Muay Thai.
I'm not built for boxing.
No MMA, nah.
Nah, I'm not built for boxing. No way.
No, fair. Because obviously I do think it is good for like people to venture into other things, you know. Because I even see what's his name, C Blue. He does streaming. Shout out C Blue. So I was like, yeah. But obviously you talk about like. I remember in one of your tracks, you're kind of like talking on how some rappers kind of like, not really rappers, but just people generally that fake their badness.
Yeah.
And fake their gangster. So like, why do you think people do that?
I think people do that because I think people want to fit in and people want to have things to talk about in their songs and to seem like they're bigger than they are. But I've grown up with people that are actually, you know, and I've been like, I've known people involved and stuff like that. So I've seen real bad people. And I know a lot of them are just, you know, pussies behind, like in person, you know what I mean? Like, so That's just my take on things.
No, fairs. And also, because obviously, because I see a lot of people, and I kind of agree with it. So I feel like there's certain rappers, especially drill rappers, where they feel like they need to live the lifestyle even when they've kind of made it out. So why do you think that you see a lot of these guys going in and out of prison, even though, like, Dig That is the perfect example. Like, he came out of jail, music is doing great. Now he's in for attempted murder. So it's like, why do you think there's a lot of these people going in and out?
I feel like the first reason is because once you're a part of that life, you can't ever really leave. Like, just because you're big now doesn't mean that your ops aren't still like coming after you, and you still don't have people that you need to look out for. You know what I mean? So it's very hard to get out of that life. And a second reason I think is because I feel like a lot of people find comfort in that. Like, although like you know the phrase, you can take the person out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the person. Like, some people, that's how they grew up and that's what they've been doing all their lives. So why would they change? Because like they're making music now and it's, you know, blowing up. Some people still want to, you know, I don't know. And some people still want to maintain connection with their roots, innit? So people still do that, although I don't think they should be. But, you know. Because
obviously the reason I even bring that up as well is because I see, what was it? A Kel from Weston. Like, he got like 6 years and 9 months in prison for like a firearm. So it's like, and for example, he had he would have been clear if he was focused on the music.
Yeah.
I was even hearing that, I think he's been in and out for a bit. So it's like, rah, you see my man's in and out, but he could actually took off.
Yeah, he could have. It's a shame, innit? Like, some people are just still caught in that lifestyle. They don't realise that God has given them a blessing, you know what I mean? Like, God has made you blow, you've done this, all you need to do is continue down this path. Some people don't know what's best for them, to be honest. So.
What can we expect to see from you for like the rest of the year?
You can expect to see performances, so keep watch my page. I'm gonna announce some performance dates. Obviously my birthday's coming up, so I'm gonna do a little something big on my birthday. There will be tickets coming out soon, so just keep posted. Obviously new music coming, music videos, everything, collabs that you wouldn't expect, and yeah, so just trust me, just watch out after these A-levels. So
yeah, quick, man.
Literally.
Bro. But yeah, I appreciate you for coming down.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Let's get it.